Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. Please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscriber right now. This is just a quick live report of course. At the end of Match Boxing has finally left Skysports, and it means that he signed a 5-year deal, a 5-year broker's deal to take his Matchroom stable over to Dazn in the UK, and is leaving your Sky Sports for sure. And of course, starting from July, the deal will be effective starting from July, and at the end last show, of course, in Newcastle, that's going to take place June 12th. Will be his last, on Sky. They're looking at 16 shows per year, hosting 16 shows per year. Dazn in the UK cost around £199, I guess. Good evening to you, brother Kennedy Samuel. And we are looking at to it now. The thing is that, like, this new 5-year deal, this new 5-year Dazn UK deal is reported to be worth around 9 figures. 9 figures, and we begin with 3 weeks of fight camp in Matchroom headquarters, Back Garden, from July 31st. Matchroom Media will run all production or shows, their own presentation, commentary team, etc. Like, Matchroom Media are looking to take their product to the next level. And I guess the thing is that at the end, being with Sky did not fit this kind of agenda they want. At the end, wants to dominate global boxing, not just UK boxing. And that's why from now you're going to be seeing shows hosted in many territories, e.g. in Kazakhstan, in Spain, in Germany, in Germany as well. All over the globe, you can imagine, anywhere you can imagine, and you're gonna be able to watch the fight live on Dazn, anywhere you may be, even though you're in Nigeria, anywhere you may be. Like, Eddie Hearn now has the capability to probably get a show done in Africa, for example, in the continent of Africa, probably Nigeria or Ghana or anywhere else. If the deal is right, Dazn will support him. I think this is good, because before he couldn't do that. Being with Sky Sports, you just have to look at what you have to do and what you don't have to do. Like, Sky Sports will basically tell you what to do and what not to do. That was that deal, and now it's looking very, very interesting. The thing is that Joshua is not included in the deal. At the end, of course, also clarified this in an interview that he conducted with IFL TV, that Joshua is not included in the new Dazn UK deal. AJ's, of course, Joshua's Sky deal expires after his next fight. We all know that. Of course, on AJ Promotional's deal with him, and said that will be an announcement soon. It's an interesting deal. that's a major move for all of us. So Joshua at this time still has got listen. Joshua is still like kind of independent. Joshua still got like one fight deal. Okay, one fight left in his deal with Skysports. And I think it is a good move. At the end, of course, added that Dazn's initial 199 pounds per month price will remain for fight camp on July 31st, to August 7th, and August 14th as well. But then increase for the autumn-winter schedule. And of course the price is not going to remain the same, because I watched the interview on IFA TV. It was a very high opening interview, And in other news, the WBO have granted the WBO have granted an extension for Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk talks, and Eddie Hearn also said that they've made an offer they feel is very fair. He insisted it's their intention to make this fight next, but refused to rule out facing someone else if they can't do the deal. So Eddie Hearn is basically Team Joshua are basically giving Usyk what he wants. Okay, I like the fact that WBO have seen and listened. WBO they've been trying to like ruin a lot of fights, especially when it comes to Joshua. Joshua is the only heavyweight that I've kind of fulfilled a lot of mandatory obligations in the past and keep continuing doing it, because he's a real one, and he's a guy that wants to take the sports to the next level, that wants to fight the best, and that wants to get things off. He's not a guy that just want to sit down and wait his mandatory out, or don't fight mandatories like Fury. Fury is here to fight a mandatory. Fury is here to fight a mandatory. So I think Usyk should appreciate this, and I hope the fight gets made. Eddie Hearn even said, to the point where he said, listen, the fight can be announced, could get announced today on Thursday. Okay, Thursday, 3rd of June, the fight could get announced if Team Usyk accept the deal. Okay, it's a very fair deal. I guess that's the reason the WBO granted Team Joshua an extension, and I just can't wait to see how all plays out, and hopefully Usyk does the needful, accept it, and let's get it over. Because I've been told that mentally Joshua is not really feeling the Usyk fight. Joshua mentally is not feeling the Usyk fight because he wasn't really preparing to fight Usyk. All he was preparing for was Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury, as usual, let the fans down. He led all of us on, made us feel like the fight was gonna happen. He's so crazy that I still can't imagine how a fight was almost close to happening and then collapse, okay, in less than 24 hours. That's crazy. People just stopped talking about it in less than 24 hours. It got to the point where people were just like fed up. It just collapsed. There was no news update whatsoever. It just collapsed. And so it's just what it is, man. I'm still very much pained by that. I hope Joshua has learned his lesson. Never to trust Team Fury. Never trust Team Fury. Never again, because there is no guarantee Joshua fights a Fury if he beats Usyk and gets past Usyk. There's no guarantee that happens. But we're going to be talking about what Deontay Wilder said yesterday, which I really much love. For Wilder, you have to respect the guy. You have to respect the guy. So Wilder came out yesterday, of course, saying that, listen, he would definitely love to fight Anthony Joshua. He said, if he beats Tyson Fury, he wants to fight Joshua next. And that is just something that you have got to respect. Water is a guy, that I mean, of course, he had the opportunity to do so, to do so in the past. He was over the sum of 120 million dollars, turned it down because of ego and all that kind of stuff. But I guess Water has learned his lessons, and I feel like Water is one of those guys now that just like I think Water will fight Joshua. I just think so. So shout out to Lisa Bill on the chat. Shout out to my brother King Dave Samuel. This is just a quick breaking news, and then I'll be right back very soon. Stay tuned, guys.